Hi. So in the Bone Explorer project, we started with the Digimorphs site. And could you pull it up?
Yes, I can.
Oh, so this is what the site looks like right now. Yeah, and this is the data we started with.
And we wanted to work on this to make it easier to preview image quality of the scans and to make the data and scans more accessible to the general public. We did this with natural language search and by enriching with additional data sources, and I'll let my team go over the details.
Cool. So for the landing page, we decided to have two views, or two ways to get into the data. First, if you were a researcher and you knew what you were looking for, you could jump right into search. And we pulled out some filters on the data based on groups that were in the original data set. We also tried to make like a more browsable interface, so you could just jump into categories of species if you weren't an expert. And then on this page, we have the scans and the scientific names and their hierarchies. And this is the detail item page. Do you want to talk about that?
We heard from some of the paleontologists that they'd like to be able to preview the file before they download it. So we made this little preview of all the slices here. So you can slide back and forth and get a quick view of the file before you download it. Because all these files are like many gigabytes. And so you want to get to see what you're going to have before you download it.
We wanted this to also be easy for like the general public to use and to be a little bit more accessible, because not everybody knows when they're looking for a cool dinosaur that they want like Diplodocus or Archaeopteryx or whatever. So we actually brought in some data from Wikipedia and from another API so that we could like enrich the amount of data that was searchable. And during this process, we discovered that if we search for fruit, we get a CT scan of a pineapple. So that was really fun, and it's really cool to be able to search using just kind of like everyday terms and find out what might be relevant in the data set.
Cool, and so as Fiona mentioned, we wanted to pull in some outside data besides what we had from the image scans we got from the paleontologists. So we used the Wikipedia API and this API called the Species API. And what we do with those APIs, basically they have a bunch of data stored by these organizations such as Wikipedia. We can just hit some URLs and pull that data back and display it, index it in our search index and our search engine, and then make that data searchable. So then we have the images and data related to those images, like the pineapple scan and like little information snippets and structured data on the side, about the actual scan that we got from the scan data for the paleontologists. So yeah, it's basically like an enriched Digimorph with a cool slidey thing, which is awesome. Did we miss anything? I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.